Well, hello there, everybody. Dodgee Gamer here on a wet Sunday morning in Northern California. What better time to go for another Sunday drive? Let's get that motor going, and we are on our way. We're currently in Northern California. As I said, we left Eureka in the middle of the night. I pulled over for a rest and to bring everything up to the daytime, because I did actually start recording this episode after the pickup, but basically couldn't see anything other than the 10 meters of the road that was showing up in my headlights. And this is a lovely twisty mountain road, so why not share this in the daytime with you? I am in Northern California, as I said. I am heading off for my first ever drop-off in Oregon. So we're heading out towards Redding and then up to Hornbrook, and then we're going to cross into Oregon. I forget the name of the place we're going to. It's called something like Mongrove or something like that. Not a place I'm familiar with. As far as Oregon goes, I know two things: Portland and the Oregon Trail. But that's not going to feature here today. Could do something for that on Retro Wednesdays, actually. Speaking of which, Retro Wednesdays is underway. Sid Meier's Pirates is the game we're playing at the moment. Please do check that out if you haven't done so already. It started a couple of days ago. We've got a new episode coming up in a couple of days as well, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. And thank you to everyone who tuned in and commented and liked the first episode of Sunday Drive. Last week we had a look at Euro Truck Simulator and the Baltic expansion, so similar game, similar theme going into the new map area today. Yes, thanks to everyone who either commented under the video or Twitter or sent me a message on Discord and so on. And while we're talking about things like that, yeah, why not? Drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, leave me a comment. Every bit of interaction helps a small YouTuber like I grow and reach a new audience, so please engage. So anyway, we are on the road in my American Truck Simulator game. You can see I'm a bit better off in this game. I've got a company running. I've got a couple of drivers working for me already. I've got space in my garage for extra lorries, extra drivers. I'm just trying to build up the funds now to get those guys in place. First time heading towards Oregon. I did buy the expansion when it came out, but haven't had the chance to play it yet. Have been busy lately, as you know, due to things being a bit quiet on the channel. We've got the Christmas holidays coming up, of course. A little bit of an update there, because I'm going to be traveling during the Christmas holidays. For those of you who follow the channel regularly, you'll know I work in education, so obviously I've got the Christmas break coming up. Going to be off visiting the in-laws, so might affect scheduling a bit. I say schedule, I've literally done one episode of each of my two new series at the moment. But I'm going to try and record, immediately after this, record another Sunday Drive episode to come out the following week. Try and get a couple of episodes of Pirates done this weekend as well, and then next weekend before we travel, we're traveling on the Sunday, so Friday night, Saturday I'll try and get the recording done so things are then can run up to the end of the month, and then New Year I'll be back, and then we'll see how it goes in the new year. I'm hoping things are going to be a bit quieter at work and going to require fewer overtime hours, which is going to give me more time to get back into content creation. Football Manager 2019 is my aim there. I have been, watching a couple of videos this week. It's been giving me that itch that, I want to get back into it. And I'm only going to be able to run one series, but breaking the big three, I'd like to continue that in a new country. I was going to start up in Portugal, still tempted. International Manager of Mystery was one I was thinking about, but then I'm relying on those community-created files to add in the extra leagues to generate the players for those smaller nations, and the extra competitions to give me something to do as we overtake a fellow trucker there. Let's honk the horn. The horn sound in this game is rubbish. Anyway, Sorry, little glitch there. So, yeah, Football Manager 2019. I was a bit excited last week, and I think I mentioned this in the first Sunday Drive video, so do forgive me if I'm repeating myself. But Klassen, who's well known in the Football Manager community for his extra files, he reappeared and he did all the Europe files. So with a great excitement, I was awaiting him to move on to the other ones. So far, he hasn't done anything in the last week, nothing new added, which is, fair enough. Hopefully he'll find time for it soon. I'm certainly not one in any position to be saying or criticizing other people for not keeping up with the promised content. I know Klassen, I'm sure, like many of us who are active in the community, whether we're content creators or we're modders or we're bloggers or we're streamers, we do this in our free time. We do this just for the fun of it. So, of course, every so often, real life gets in the way, and, we just have to be patient while we're waiting for the new stuff. So I'm hoping Klassen's going to get some new leagues and some of those competitions out soon. I have dabbled in it myself. I downloaded the editor and looked at how we can create international competitions. Could not get my head around it. I had a go at creating the West African Nations Cup. Took me quite a while to get kind of only part the way there, I think, so I'd obviously need a lot more time to play around with the editor. Have actually looked at the international competitions in the vanilla game, and there are quite a few there, actually. You've got most of the regional Asian championships. The only one missing is the Central Asian Championship. I think the reason that's not in the game is because it's never actually taken place yet in real life. It's been scheduled a couple of times and cancelled. The regional African championships likewise are not featured in the game, but when you look up the details for those on Wikipedia, you'll see they're not very well organized. Sometimes they take place every year or every other year, but then you have gaps of 6, 7, 8 years where nothing happens, and then a flurry of tournaments, like 4 tournaments in 3 years and so on. So I can understand perhaps why SI don't put those in the game. South America's fine. Oceania's fine, just 1 or 2 minor tournaments missing from there. Europe, they've got the new Nations League, and they've got the CONCACAF Nations League in, which is good. It means there's no more Caribbean Cup or Central American Cup. Oh, got to pull in for an inspection. All right, stop beeping at me. Okay, this must be the nearest way station. Okay, we'll pull in. But yeah, all those are in there. There's just a couple of minor tournaments missing, like the Baltic Cup, and then a couple of other things like you might have been aware of. In China last year, they had the China Cup. I think Wales were involved in that. There's a couple of tournaments like that, which could be added into the game just to add a bit more depth to the international management side of things. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We can always do breaking the big 3, or we could just do something completely different. Anyway, let's just do our way in here. 28 tons. Have a safe journey. Alright then, off we go. That's a feature of the American Truck Simulator game, isn't it? You don't have that in Euro Truck Simulator, the old weigh-in. Bit like a boxing match. Got to weigh yourself in. Anyway, I'm hoping that we'll get a Football Manager series up in the new year. The thing I just have to be sure of is that I'm going to have time to put out minimum 2 episodes a week. Because I was thinking, if it's only 1 episode a week... Oh, traffic. If it's only 1 episode a week, it'd take like a month to get through a season, and then you'd only get 10 seasons into the game, so then I wouldn't be able to do something like build up a really small club or anything like that. So if it's only going to be 1 episode a week, I have to look at something like International Manager Mystery, but if I can get 2 or 3 episodes out a week, we can do a nice club save. But that's something to look forward to in the new year. Let me know what you think, what you'd like to see in terms of Football Manager on the channel. And let me know what you think of the Sunday Drive series so far. I'm using the Truck Simulator games as a way to give these kind of updates on the channel and life and so on. One update I will give, I'll start doing a little feature on this, a comment of the week and a YouTuber of the week. So I strongly recommend you go out and watch Safian's World, the name of his channel. Safian is one of our American Football Manager players, but he's a variety YouTuber as well. There's a lot of other games. And certainly his Fixing Fulham save looks very promising for Football Manager 2019. So make sure you check that out while you wait for the new Dodgee Gamer save to come up as we approach Medford. And also, he's got some other interesting things going on there. He's doing something for Tropico 6. I do actually have a key for the Tropico 6 beta. I should start my own series on that soon, just because I got a key for it. But yeah, hopefully that's going to come fairly soon. We've discovered Medford, and we've got an achievement, 1 out of 14, for the Beaver State, which I assume is Oregon. Anyway, make sure you check out Sephion FM. Also, I'll put a link to his channel in the description. Also, just a couple of days ago, he did an interview with Red Event Games on the Just Talking series, so check that out. The link for that is also in the description. Sub to both of those guys while you're at it, Red Event Games and Sephion, both members of YouTube Helping Hands, a community I'm part of for small YouTubers where we support each other and help each other grow. Why not put a link for that down in the description as well? If you're a small YouTuber and you're looking to connect with like-minded people, you definitely should join the server. Now, is it going to let me turn right on the red? Yes. That's what I like about American Truck Simulator. Turning right on red lights. Fantastic. Alright then, we're nearly at our destination for today. 1 mile, 1 minute. That's all we've got left. Pretty uneventful journey. We've got some nice scenery. And I have to say, yet again, SCS Software have done a fantastic job. This definitely has a different feel to California. Just a different texture of grass and so on. Okay, it looks like we're heading into a farm to drop this tractor off. So my Steam controller gets to vibrate wildly at me and rattle my knuckles as we make our way down this dirt road. Got a speed limit of 65 miles an hour, so we could tear along here if we wanted to. Really put the foot down. Probably not the best idea though, because then we have to brake. Okay, we've got the best part of it all coming up. The parking. We'll see how this goes. I generally just go for the easy option because I am rubbish at reverse parking. Okay. Not in real life. Real life, I'm fine with that. It's reverse parking with a trailer that's the problem. Alright, let's go for the easy one today. I don't want to keep you around that long. It requires a lot of editing when I've done reverse trailer parking in the past. Alright then, here we go. Just cruise around the corner here. Hope my wing mirror's not obscuring any obstacles that I'm going to smash into. Alright, straighten this up. Hopefully we're going to get the ping to let me know I'm in the zone. There we go. Ready for unloading. So look, there's our tractor. There's my very nice truck, I have to say. I've missed the old flaming skull. Alright, we'll just drop that tractor off and we've completed today's job. Another job well done. Thank you for joining me for this Sunday drive, and I hope you're going to join me again for another one. I'm Dodgee Gamer. See you again soon.